Jessi. Jessi.
This call will be recorded. What's going on, mate?
Well, mate, I'm confused by your messages. I have no idea what you're talking about.
What specifically is your issue? What don't you understand?
Any of it. None of it's making a lot of sense to me. And I think it's because you're using voice to text, so it just becomes really difficult.
It does. I sent my man. I was like, "Thank you for the pizza," and it said, "Thank you for the fish," and I don't eat fish.
He sent you like, pizza and fish.
Yeah. So I said in the voice, like, "Thank you for the pizza," and it said to him, "Thank you for the fish," and I don't eat fish.
Did he get pizza from Joe's?
What's Joe's?
Joe, you said it was called Joe's Pizza. That was like the good pizza place.
Oh, Joey's Heat Crab's Pizza, yeah.
No, you said it was called that the pizza place there was called Joe's Pizza. You had a jingle about it. Pizza for you, pizza for me, or something.
No, I did not.
I have.
That's untrue.
I have the recording. I swear to you, I have it.
Oh,
it was a little jingle.
You have the recording.
It was the jingle. You sent me the jingle.
Pizza's good. It's just around the corner.
In your neighborhood. Joe's Pizza.
It's good.
Long Island's best pizza since 1920. If it's not Joe's, it's not good. Bully.
All right.
Remember?
No.
So okay.
Anyway.
Well, let me. Can I read this to you? Then you can tell me what it means. It says, "You sit and talk about me every day. It doesn't matter, honest. If you said do not contact me again, I would never contact you again. Scott, my messages. He contacted me first and he never asked me to stop. And he went to court and he said they asked me to stop 6 times. And I'm like, where's the fucking, what are you talking about?"
Exactly. Like, where is it? Where's the proof?
I'm just confused. Why did you mean to send that to me, or was that sent to the wrong person?
No, it was sent to you because I don't understand what don't you understand?
Well, why did you send that to me?
Because he still has not shown proof when you believe him, I guess. What do you believe? Like, that's crazy.
Well, no. Well, see, Jessi, let me just catch you up here, because right before
All
that,
right, no, because
no,
and then even
oh my god,
yeah, because you don't understand what happens on TikTok and YouTube. Were you watching him all day?
No.
Exactly.
You said
so Callie or Bailey uploaded my live stream of me, after court, and he went live too. So it was like a double whammer. And then someone sent both of our clips to court and was like, "This is not right. This is like 2 YouTubers, and like, why is this going on with the whole murder accusation?"
Mm-hmm.
Anyway,
but
so
I'm just curious where that came from out of nowhere, because you were just talking about something completely different, and then you said you were too stoned to talk to me, and I said you're always stoned, and then you said that I had a black flat pancake ass, and I reminded you
when am I always stoned?
My butt is round and Latino.
Don't you think if I was always stoned, don't you think I would not be able to drive? Ass hat.
No, I think you get like a
ass hat.
What was that? Is that
no?
What?
Percussion. Hi-hat.
Oh, a hi-hat, but it's an ass hat. Okay, so an ass hat drum. I got it.
Yeah.
Thanks, Neil Peart. So back to what I was saying. I don't understand why you'll be talking to me or not talking to me, equally, and then you'll just start talking about something with the court case. Hello?
I don't know. I can't. It's an issue with. I can't shut up.
Yeah, but what do I have to do with it? Is my question.
Because what are you talking about, the court case? Because I would have never contacted you ever. I even said to myself so many fucking times I would never talk to you again.
Why did you wait? You had to give yourself affirmations that you would never talk to me. That's very sweet. Most people don't. No, that's sweet. It's like, like people saying, "I'm never gonna have another drink of alcohol." You were like, "I'm gonna quit Wes. I'm done. I'm gonna."
No,
no, Jessi. No, I think you should. I think it's sweet that you could admit that you had to give yourself Look, there's the laugh. You had to give yourself affirmations that you wouldn't talk to me What is that? Don't do that. No one deserves that. Stop that.
Anyway, so like I was saying.
No, like I was saying.
No,
I was saying.
What I was saying.
And you can't say that you would have never contacted me again, because as I pointed out, you have contacted me multiple times since 2023. You would just block me after you contacted me. You would get it out of your system.
I thought it was a fake number, and I thought I was venting. You know, it's kind of like, you know, Dead Poet Society. You're writing something on a fucking piece of paper, and then you're just throwing it out into the wind. That's how I felt. Like I didn't know that like it was the actual number, and you would get, you know.
So again, you needed for your cleansing soul, you needed to reach out to me and say what you needed to say to me, even if you thought you were shouting into the winds of a mighty hurricane. You needed to get that out to me, and that, Jessi, that's like a message in a bottle. The Police, Sting sang a song about
message
that.
in a bottle.
Message in a bottle. Go on, sing it.
All right.
Sending out
so
an
listen.
SOS.
Sending out an SOS. Sending out an SOS. Sending out an SOS.
Well, this is funny. Now you're singing a song by the Police after complaining about the Police. So it all comes full circle.
A lot of them are hot these days. I was like, I don't want to get into that because I know you're recording that. But,
oh my God! Stop accusing. Why do you constantly accuse me of things? I don't. How are we great friends?
Anyway,
but you're constantly accusing me of things.
We're great friends.
That sounds a lot like me. That's a pretty good impression.
Thank you. So anyway, as I was saying, because of the accusations made that you did this, and you say that you didn't. I still don't know, because I know that you're trolling and all of that. So I don't know that I sent an affidavit in and what I knew, you know.
Mm-hmm.
That's all. I don't have your emails or anything, and I just said that you denied it, and I said, how would a grown man do something? I can't, like, I have no control of you unless you want to be my submissive.
Well, we'll talk about that. Let's cross that bridge when we come to it.
I want to be myself. Oh, don't need no glove. You want to be myself. You want to be myself. Oh, yeah. You want to be myself.
See, I don't know this song. Did the Police also sing this one, or is this one going to get the police called on you?
Yeah, I would love to talk.
Hoodle.
So, and Hoodle with the big old
that's true.
So, so anyway, I just want to file more police reports because I feel like it's not.
I don't think the problem is the lack of police interaction with you right now. Here's what I would say. Let's say you hired me as your life coach and advisor, kind of like the role I'm currently in, but I was getting paid. And I said, you know what, Jessi, I think maybe less police interaction would be the route to go. You know what I'm saying? Maybe less, maybe go the opposite direction of the direction you're going, and maybe not call the police.
I mean, but like when I ask for them to turn the camera off, they do.
What is
so
it? What? What are you doing with these police officers that requires their body cameras to be turned? Jessi, don't do that.
I probably shouldn't have said that, because now you recorded that. Now there's going to be an investigation. Never mind.
It's going to be what?
It only happened a couple of times.
It's only happened a couple. Wait, what's only happened? What have you done with the police a couple of times that require body cams to be turned off?
No, you're making. No, okay. So it's because I had to divulge the context of the Chris Hansen stuff. That's all. I was like, hey, do you have body cam? You know the whole situation. You know that how like I'm infamous figure according to these people. I have a restraining order, and I go through that, and I say, can I have the body cam off? And they either say yes or no.
What happened? So do you mention me as part of this little speech, or do you leave me out of it?
No, you've only been mentioned 2 times out of like all the other times.
Thank you. So you know what? Thank you for leaving me out of it. I really do appreciate that. And that's what friends are for, right? You leave me out of your police interactions, unless, of course, I'm directly connected.
That's what friends are for. That's
in
what
good times,
for.
in bad times, knowing I can always.
That's what friends.
Who sang that?
Me.
I think it was like Anita Baker and Stevie Wonder. I don't fucking remember.
That's what friends are for.
Yeah, we both got the lyrics from them. All right. Yeah, all right. Well, thank you. Oh, there's the.
Anyway,
There
so
it is.
like I was saying, we need to figure out this court situation, then we're done.
Well, you keep saying we need to figure it out, then we're done. But as I've pointed out, how are we great friends, but you're putting an expiration date on friendship?
Great friends. Who said we're great friends?
I think in the court of public opinion that people would say we're great friends, guilty as
court
charged.
and public opinion? Did you read any documents?
In the court of public opinion? Yeah, I read the document that said extra, Wes and Jessi are great friends. And I entered in the evidence, and the judge read it, banged his gavel, and said, "The case dismissed." Bully. I
mean, if you want me to read my affidavit, I will, but that's not what I said.
Yeah, let me hear it.
Let me get it.
Is it written on the back of your wolf porn, or did you finally get some new paper?
Wolf porn. So funny.
Well, it's called Little Red Riding Good.
Yeah. No, fuck you. Like I said. Oh, and you know it was like, came up on my feed. It was like, bad. It was something bad wolf story, but it was like little red. Like I thought it was people making fun of me because I'm like, why else would it be on my page?
It wasn't though. Someone sent me something called Sex Fox Farm, and they were like, "Would Jessi like this?" And I said, "Actually, that's not funny because Jessi's a non-sexual fox."
Thank you. I appreciate it.
Who fucked a wolf?
So I said,
because it's.
I declare under penalty of perjury. I'm going to respond in this matter. I am anonymous online, or I was. And my real name and address were not publicly known. I have never met the petitioner. The petitioner sent me messages stating he had my IP address, referencing my real home, nice house, and nice ribbon on the mailbox. Never shared this information. Before he posted any of my information, and before I stopped making AI videos of him, and before he even filed, I contacted police regarding him posting my neighbor's information and claiming to have my IP address. See police report number 1 and 2.
Okay, hold on. So you're reading where your exhibits are. Do you have the exhibit in there for the IP address conversation too?
I have everything, yeah.
Because you just didn't read that as an exhibit. What's the exhibit number for that one?
Oh, there's several. This is the background part, so you're skipping ahead of time.
Okay.
But the background part, it'll be A1. No, it's A1 and A2.
Okay.
Okay. And then here's you, baby. Your time to rise and shine on your fucking channel.
Let me hear it.
Okay. I really want to speak on speakerphone because it's really hard to hold my phone.
It's way more powerful to actually be able to hear you versus not hearing you at all. You know what I mean? What is that laugh? What is that? Are you testing out new laughs? Because I don't like this one. I don't like the Teddy Ruxpin laugh. I don't turn the tape over to Teddy Ruxpin because this side is shitty.
Okay. So yeah, the petitioner later claimed in court that Wes Most gave him my address. Mm-hmm. Mr. Most. Yeah, that's me. I call you Mr. Most.
Thank you. I appreciate the respect.
I didn't know what to do. Mr. Most. I tried to get your, information, but you didn't want to give it to me because you lied and doxed me. But that's another story. But
I hope this isn't part of the affidavit.
Mr. Most denies this, and he was only contacted 2 days before court, showing the petitioner obtained my information beforehand. I filed a report about the situation. He gave my private information to content creators, which was released in videos. I was an anonymous creator, and because of Mr. Received my IP address illegally and handed over information to his audience and other creators to dox me and leak information about my past, which was quashed in court. Other people have my address now and have been making false welfare check calls, also claiming I have weapons and want to murder the petitioner. I live in New York and never made such a statement or of a threat. The petitioner continues to talk about me daily on his YouTube and TikTok channels, which I have recorded evidence, as well as other platforms and other.
How are you submitting that recorded evidence?
I already everything.
All right, listen, Taz. Because I know when that, remember my stock. Hello. Hold on. Can I just make a point very quick that you're gonna appreciate?
It's called Tiberius, and it's a system that you submit your e-filings and everything.
Okay, but can I also suggest that you print out the transcript and include it, because when Crystal went back to court a few months ago for stalking this girl failed to actually bring the videos on like a drive or anything to play it with, and so the court would not take the evidence as a submission, and so Crystal didn't get the fucking what she was supposed to get served with. So print out a transcript and include it as an exhibit just in case, because you never know if that system breaks down or what, and then you don't have your evidence there.
All right, I actually agree with that. So I'm going to look into that. So I agree. Thank you for that,
where I come from, people say, see, there you go. You're welcome.
The petitioner continues to talk about me daily on his YouTube and TikTok channels, as well as the platforms of other creators, and claiming that I'm a stalker, and that I harassed his wife, and that I'm a predator and want to harm his son. I made 48 total videos about him. Instead of blocking me like he should have done, he continued to watch my videos. And the other e-filing attached, I watched every video. And the other e-filing I show an exhibit that he was on my viewers list, even after he served me with the TRO. Don't you think, like, if he was so concerned about me, he should have blocked me a long time ago? He kept me I was literally served with the TRO, and then I went on to my TikTok to look, because I had literally 500 people watching my video at a time.
Jessi, is this in the affidavit, or are you telling me the same information again?
Okay.
No, can you answer? Was that?
It's a yes.
Yeah, but I asked you. It wasn't a yes or no question. Was that in the affidavit, or were you just telling me the same information that I already know?
Both. If you review my if you review that filing, you will see. It's hard to read all this. If you review the filing, you will see he posted my neighbor's names and claimed that he had my IP address. When he went to court, he claimed Westmost gave my address to him to cover for the fact that he had my IP address and that he admitted and received it illegally. Westmost has been a friend of mine for over 8 years. I love you, baby.
Wow. Oh. Maybe put Westmost the first time, put Westmost in parentheses black. You know what I mean? Because that way,
I'd be like, make sure that they know you're black, so it gives me a higher advantage.
I mean, it lets them know that you're not a racist, right?
Especially in the South.
And you
especially in the South. Talking on the clickety clack and hot diggity about dogging.
Yeah. Maybe leave that out of the affidavit. But I'm just saying, I would say Westmost is black and has been my friend for over how long? 8 years. You're legal, right? Yeah, of course. Yeah, okay. 8 years sounds good.
All right. So anyway, let me continue. Let me actually read what I was actually. Let me read the real documents instead of just fucking around. So anyway, when we went to court, he claimed that Westmost gave him address cover for his IP address that he admitted and received it illegally. All I did was ask, this is the real part, I was messing with you, but all I did was ask Westmost if he shared my address, and I never told him to contact him, because I did, but when I was crying hysterically, and then I was like, no, don't do that. And we have it recorded, both of us. So it's proven the button put him to serve, and it's actually fucking hot. I have no control over what a grown man does. He was curious how he got my address to be able to serve me. As I said, he claimed in court on YouTube that he received the private information from Westmost. So, number 2, YouTube and public claims. The petitioner posted a YouTube video entitled "Dear What the Heck" with Haiti Torres, releasing my face, old mugshot, and my name. He repeatedly called me a predator, falsely claiming that I called him a predator. Then he mentioned that my appearance on Chris Hansen was because I was a predator when and then get into the full stuff. I don't want to read.
Oh wait.
Claimed,
there's a little bit of an issue with that though, because that video case wasn't
anyway.
a part.
The petitioner
Case wasn't a part of that video.
Yeah, no, he was. It doesn't matter. The petitioner claimed that I made 48 videos per day about him. And how much did you say? What is it? 48 times 30? How much did you say it was?
Well, what's 40 times 3?
I'm not doing daddy math.
Hold on. What's 4 times 3? 4 times 3? Give me 4 times 3, right? And then you just add on the 0. So what's 4 times 3?
So 1,200.
Yes. 40 a day times 30 would be 12.
That's all. That's math.
Can we quickly take a second and appreciate that you just figured out a big math problem?
I didn't know that. No, I'm just messing with you.
Well,
obviously I know. So anyway, the petitioner claimed I made 48 videos for obviously, because that's crazy. That would be 1,200 videos.
Yeah.
Do you realize that?
Yeah.
Don't you think like Callie or someone would have all those videos?
I bet Callie would have all those videos saved on a hard drive. Like,
yes, exactly. That's like this what I was like telling court, and like later on, and I was like there are people who don't like me and they record everything, and it would be recorded.
Yeah, what's up with you? Have you and Callie had like an issue going back to 2022? He seems like an insane person.
And then when I was looking on Reddit today, and I was trying to ask, so I was asking someone, I was like, do you remember when I was making those videos? And do you think it was hundreds of videos and like weekly and everything? And they said no, it was like 2 or 3 videos a day, like little AI images of him being a little fucking toddler. Waddle.
You
and
say
then
toddler like it's 3 syllables. Have you ever noticed that?
Blanchard on the phone.
You say toddler. Yeah. So I mean, we've definitely never covered this part before, but we have. Let's wrap up this affidavit because you got me on the edge of my seat here, like it's a truck fest.
Anyway, so like obviously people would have that. Okay, where was I? The 48 videos a day. Okay.
Monster Jam. That's where I'm on the edge of my seat. Seats are $24, but you'll only need the edge. All right, go on.
He also falsely claimed I threatened his wife or son. I think I meant and son, but it doesn't matter. I have never contacted or threatened them. And that you realize that he contacted me, and then when I cross-examined him, I asked him, I was like, oh, like who contacted who, basically? He was like, oh,
Jessi,
I don't remember. He's like, I don't remember.
How confused I am.
He kept contacted me.
Yeah, no, I definitely haven't heard this. Can I tell you how confusing it is and how crazy it is that you were able to cross-examine this man? I've watched a lot of court. I've been in court, and I've never had imagine when I was in court with Crystal, if the judge would have been like, okay, Crystal, go ahead and ask this man some questions.
Yeah, no, I compiled questions and everything, and I submitted them to court to make sure that they were approved.
But then you got to ask him the questions yourself?
Yeah.
That's what I'm saying. That's fucking crazy. It was like a dating game. Like, where's your favorite place to make whoopee?
Yeah, I know, because that was the thing. It was like it was being snarky in his responses and everything. I was like, oh my god, I was tensing up so much, and then I was like shaking a little bit because he was lying. Yeah. And the judge was like, all right, move on to the next question. Meanwhile, I was like, and I didn't know that the judge didn't have my evidence. If you know what I mean, if he saw what I was talking about, I thought he was. I was like, oh, and Exhibit A and everything, and he didn't fucking have it because it wasn't submitted properly.
Wow.
Anyway, that's the whole thing. So I know. So that's why I did everything correctly and paid my money and did what I had to do. Let's see. After obtaining the order, the petitioner publicly claimed I am a stalker, wanted to harm him, and then the son is terrified despite no evidence or threats of contact. He made a total of 7 videos on his own channel and went on to other previous platforms to call me a stalker and predator. Number 3, knowledge of petitioner's information. I did not have the petitioner's or son's information until served with a temporary restraining order. Any claims that I contacted his family members or used online accounts to harass him are completely false. He also been lying under oath, and the courthouse is doing nothing about it despite all my evidence.
Pickles?
Yes. All right.
What's wrong? What
Number
happened?
4. I was just messing around. But you heard that, right?
No.
I did not have the petitioner's or son's information until searched with a temporary restraining order. At that point, we, like the people that I was talking to, we all thought that he didn't have a son and he was lying.
Well, why would he lie about
So
that?
I'm not. It's a whole spear. It's a whole circle. It's a whole fucking thing. They're
it's
like
a sphere. It's a circle. It's a whole fucking thing, but you can't explain 5 seconds of it.
I guess it's like a hate group, if you want to call it that. But people from his past were saying, "Oh no, he definitely doesn't," and all this stuff. And it's a whole fucking thing. I already explained it in the other documents. This is the second. This is the second stuff. Anyway, all right. Number 4, family phone numbers and cyber-stalking evidence. I discovered that the petitioner had access to personal information about my family members. The court document issued to me included my uncle's old phone number.
Mm-hmm.
My uncle received a call from an unknown person, and although he could not confirm with certainty, the voice sounded similar to the petitioner's.
Oh, fuck.
I never.
Okay, so the problem is.
I never. It doesn't matter.
Jessi,
I never shared this number with him.
Can you get something signed? Did you get something signed from your uncle? Did you get something? Did you get something signed?
Oh yeah, he's ready to say he's ready.
Okay.
If needed.
All right, perfect. Well, you should at least put something in there from him now.
No, my whole family is ready. Because I was raped when I was 15, and they were like, oh, if they sued, they'd be fucked because like this is what actually fucking happened. Bada bing, bada boom, and police too. So like that's why That's why I talk when I talk, because I know what happened and no one can sue. Anyway, I never shared this.
What conversation are you in? Because that was nothing at all.
I never had any personal information prior to being searched with a temporary restraining order. If I had, I would have been able to file a report earlier. And then the exhibits start off with the first. You know how I filed a police report first? I feel like
but I don't. It's like when people call for domestic. A lot of times when people get call for domestic violence.
So I have the report. I have the report.
Like,
it says,
but I'm the one who called. They'll be like, yeah, but you're also the one who punched him in the face. And they're like, yeah, but I called you.
The report is about YouTube content creators. It says doxing and false allegations and online cyber harassment. And it shows like all the stuff that was going on with Haiti and all of that. And then the newest one was, I showed officers that Mr. Blank, it's so funny to say, shared my address with his followers and other content creators who then posted my private information on their channels and made comments on my videos with my address and family members' names, and only Mr. Blank would have this information because of the restraining order and since he illegally obtained my IP address, not my information for Westmost because he lied under oath. He shared my information hold on.
Who shared your information? I shared your information?
No, he did.
Oh, thank God. Thank God it's not me again.
I was anonymous and there was no way of knowing who I was. I did not show my face or any identifiable information. Here's the reason my information is not public. When I was protecting my identity under an alias, dear, what the heck? And then I showed the police report and all that stuff. And then I showed where he posted my address, and that's all the evidence. That's it.
All right. I mean,
bada bing, bada boom.
No, bada bing, bada boom.
Anyway, when I was you know how Penny was, you know how she was really hairy or furry recently? Like, have you seen the pictures?
No. But you said something about it in the past.
Yeah, well, we let the fur grow out. And we got her shaved down a little bit. And when I tell you, she's the tiniest little freaking thing. And when you hold her, she's a bundle of wrapped around cuteness. That's all I can say.
Yeah, you're definitely high tonight. Let me ask you a question. So I think your affidavit is solid.
And then when I was thinking if, you know, if we got her a little Valentine's Day.
What? If who got her
a little heart one of Polly. I mean, Penny.
Me and you
Get
get it
back
for
to
her,
the-
or are you saying we as in like you and your man? I don't understand who the collective we is.
Yes, me, my man, and I.
Oh, okay. Is he sitting next to you right now, or is he in the other room?
He's sleeping. He's not. We have to be up at 5 a.m.
Oh man,
like well,
for church.
Six around.
Okay.
No.
So I do have one thing about
we
your
do yoga
affidavit.
and stuff first, and then
one thing about your affidavit. Anyway, I think you
I don't really care about your thoughts about any of that.
Well,
really
you already
don't.
agreed that one of my thoughts was good. So can you at least listen to this one?
No,
I just
because it's already done. It's already set. It's already set in, and I don't care about your thoughts. No,
I agree. I'm just saying it's not like
no. I don't want to hear.
Who Wants to Be a
I'm
Millionaire
gonna
where you get
I'm gonna hang up.
Jessi Jean.
All right, I'm going to hang up because I don't want to talk about it.
But you just read me.
Thank you for letting me talk, but thank you for letting me talk.
Is that's what you wanted? You just wanted to talk and hear yourself talk.
Basically, yeah. Like I want to perform for an audience, but only if they rise above me. You know.
Mm-hmm.
If people are throwing tomatoes at my head, obviously I don't want that kind of audience. Anyway, so are we done here?
Do you mean forever or for now?
Oh, it should be forever.
Can we sing a quick? We should sing "Forever" by the Beach Boys before we go. Made popular by Jessi Stamos and Jessi and the Rippers on the hit show Full House.
Forever.
If every word I said. I have a video of George saying, could make you laugh. I talk forever.
Giving head.
No, it's not about giving head. I don't ever remember the Beach Boys singing a song about giving head. But
I remember a couple. I remember like 69 or I remember 69. You know, one of those.
There's a Beach Boys song called 69.
629, you know, instead of 5925.
Or 624, what? 925, what a way to make a living, that song?
Yeah, but it's there. The Beach Boys song is
6 to 2?
69.
6 to 9. I don't think it is. I don't think there's a song called 6 to 9.
They just didn't tell you. I'm sorry that you were left out of the conversation.
They just, oh yeah. Well, I wasn't, unlike John Stamos, who was a drummer for the Beach Boys, I was never that close with them.
Yeah, I'm sorry, baby.
It's okay. You sure are being nice tonight. How many drugs did you do? Whoa. How many drugs are you currently doing?
100 pounds of meth.
No, this isn't meth behavior. This is shrooms mixed with weed behavior. Maybe some Molly. Did you get some Molly? Did you find a Molly guy in?
No, it's the first one.
Shrooms?
It's my grow.
What kind did you get? Some golden teachers or some albino Louis Vuittons?
Anyway, so as I was saying, because it's me and it's my world. It's Jessi's world.
I have a song about that.
No, stop. You're making me suicidal because you're always constantly fucking posting things about me.
You know what? I've heard a lot of fake Jessi cries, and this one was going to be in the bottom 5. This is a no for me, dog.
I really don't like that when you do that. I just don't know how to cry. I don't know how to explain it.
You don't know how to cry anymore because you're all cried out. You're all cried out over me.
I don't know how to cry. But, no. If you can just please stop.
Please stop. What you're at this point? You're just asking me to please stop without even knowing what you're asking me to stop.
Because of you.
What?
Do you realize there's a warrant for my arrest because of you?
There's no warrant for your arrest. You're just playing games with me because you're going to trick me and you're going to be like,
no, I'm not. No, I'm
lol,
not.
Lol.
Is there a way you can find out? Like, I'm not joking. Because don't you work for the hand? No, I'm not joking. If there's a way you'll be able to find out if I'm lying or not, and then you can prove it.
I mean, yeah.
Go ahead and do it.
I don't know if there's
and you'll be like, all right, fuck, I guess I was wrong.
What state is it? It's a Tennessee warrant, right?
Yeah, it was issued into New York last night. Or was it last night? The day before. It doesn't matter. Within the last
I thought you said it was on Monday.
No, I got it. I got another one
Another one. Hold on. They're just giving them out like Oprah's giving out cars. You get a warrant, and you get a warrant, but they're all going to you. They're what?
Two different states. Got the PN one, and I think it's because I pissed off the judge from contacting the clerks too much, and I was asking them questions.
What?
And they kept telling me to stop, and I'm like, but I have questions, and like it's in the filings that I was contacting the clerks too much, and she kept telling me stop contacting my clerks, and I said, but I don't understand. What am I supposed to do when he's saying this on his YouTube channel and all that stuff? And he said stop contacting us, and I'm like, I don't understand.
Wait, so you got another one and you didn't tell me? What is this?
No, I've been fucking messaging a million
Jessi,
fucking times.
Jessi Jean, you never at any time said, hey, I just got another warrant.
All right, I'm going to hang up on you then.
That's not.
You're going to call me.
What am I supposed to call you?
Just Jessi.
That's ridiculous. That's not what your friends call you. They call you Jess or Little J. Or Lil J.
Just call me Jessi.
No, they don't call you Jessi.
They just call me Jessi. No, I swear. And everyone actually in my family knows if they accidentally say like my family member says the rest of the word, they know that I'm not going to answer.
Your full name?
Doesn't matter if the house is on fire.
Wait, so the house is on fire.
I would be like,
hold on, the house is on fire. I run in and I'm just wearing fireman pants. I'm shirtless because I was in the middle of a fireman calendar shoot right out front. And hold on, I'm shirtless and I'm covered in coconut oil. I'm glistening, and the house is on fire. And I'm like, Jessica, come here. You're gonna die in the fire because I called you by your real name.
Well, no, I'd be escaping on my own because I'm my own independent.
No, I'm shirtless and glistening, and I'm just wearing the fireman pants and suspenders.
No, thank you. I don't want to. I don't want to think about the pebble inside your pants.
No. You wouldn't be thinking about that because you'd be on. See, this is why you die in the fire.
The pebble inside his pants.
Yeah.
He's doing the fireman dance. The pebble inside his pants.
Why does everything sound like the Monster Mash tonight?
No, I think of the Doors.
Is that the Doors? Is that a little Jim Morrison? Mr. Pebble.
Yeah, you know what? I have the Doors tattoo, Birds of Prey on me. You know, I talk about it all the time. So, if I was, ahead of this program, I would just let people know to stay tuned. Isn't it funny how he messaged me, stay tuned, after he said, I have your IP address, stay tuned. Well, and then he did all this stuff happened.
Well, do you think see the way, unless you have, did you give the judge the full conversation or just that one screenshot? Because that's going to be really confusing. You need to send the whole screenshot to show the context.
I have. There's two different filings.
Now, do you need an 8x10 headshot of me for the affidavit? Because you mentioned me. Do you need like a?
All right. So anyway,
5x7.
I don't want to. All right. So anyway, I don't want to listen to whatever you're fucking saying. Talk about what I'm fucking saying.
That sounds familiar. We're not going to talk about what I want to talk about. We're going to talk about what Jessi wants to talk about.
Yeah, because everything that you say is fucking bullshit. So why would I want to divulge into that?
Well, I just don't understand why you didn't tell me that you got a warrant for talking to the clerks. And how many times a day were you calling them?
Well, it started off with every day, and then I got their emails, so I was emailing them and calling them, and
yeah. But how many times per day were you contacting these people?
Like once. I just called once because you have to do the whole, call the number, press 5 for the representative, and then doo-doo-doo-boo, and I'm with Judge Hood because that's the judge's name, and you get passed through the whole fucking process. So of course I'm only gonna do it one time. But they told me that I wasn't supposed to call them. And I said, but I'm confused though, because how am I supposed to know everything? And they said that's why you need a lawyer. And I said, well, I just have some simple fucking questions.
Yeah, but they're clerks, right? They're like, you wouldn't call McDonald's because you had some plumbing questions, right? Like they're and not only that, but they're clerks. They're not allowed to give you. That's like asking the police for legal advice. They can't give you legal advice. They can.
But who was calling also as well? I started calling after him because I found out him doing that first.
You found out him doing that first.
I'm gonna call Gail, my friend.
So you're calling.
We're both calling.
You're calling Gail Sayers. I understand that, but I'm saying, But just because how did you find out he was calling, and how many times did you hear he was calling them a day?
From the information, I don't want to even say anything, but they kind of said something, and they said, "Oh yeah, we've been talking to him," and like the first time it sounded like they were on my side, and they were like, "Yeah, he's been calling, and we're sending you in the I was asking for an email of something, and they said we're going to send it to you in the mail." So that was my question, and I asked about like everything, and they said, "Oh yeah, we talked to the petitioner, and he yeah you know." And then someone who is kind of like closey mosey kind of said something too. Anyway, as I was saying,
Mr. Mojo Rising.
I feel like Mojo Rising.
You know what that is?
Mojo
That's Jim Morrison.
Rising.
That's Jim Morrison. The letters rearranged.
You think I don't fucking know that?
I didn't know. Maybe you didn't. Maybe that would blow your mind.
He's my favorite person. I used to like fuck myself thinking about him. And
well, I don't know if we need. Well, I thought that was Chris Hampton.
It was like the turn on. I turn him on. I was the light switch on, turn him on. Yeah, and then I have a Jim Morrison tattoo, Birds of Prey.
Oh, I thought that was. Anyway, I thought that was Harley Quinn's Birds of Prey. I didn't know it was Jim Morrison.
I didn't even know who Harley Quinn was until until I was maybe like in college. So anyway,
where'd you go to college?
Don't get me distracted. So as I was saying, I got my fucking distraction, man.
Oh no, were we going to talk about court again? Please tell me I didn't distract you I didn't make you lose your place from talking about court again.
Oh yeah, so like I said, we were both calling, we were both trying to chit chat. And then, like they scolded. We got scolded.
Who got you? Both got scolded, or just you?
Well, first it was me, but then, first it was me, but then it was both of us, and it kind of gave me satisfactory. Because it's like, think about it, Nickelodeon show, like, and Henry Danger.
Yeah.
Don't you dare to sit there right now after you spilt that milk. And then Sly, don't think you're getting away with this, you guy. You know? And
I have no idea. I'm
the
so
little brother sneaking out the living room.
Oh, okay. I kind of get where you're going with that. So you both got into trouble, but you got into more trouble because you got served with another warrant. So wait, so what is this warrant entail? Like, do you have to turn yourself in for this one too, or what?
I can't be pulled over or anything.
Oh, what happens if you get pulled over? They'll hold you on the warrant, because they're not going to extradite you for that.
No, we talked to what we could do, and they're not going to extradite me or execute me.
Well, no, they were never going to execute you. I can assure you of that.
I know, I was just messing around every time I said that. But anyway, so as I was saying,
Did you forget what you were doing? Hello?
Yes.
All right. Well, Jessi, what?
Hi.
How are you?
How are you?
I'm good.
So anyway, we did the affidavit. We talked about this, bada bing, bada boom. I think we got through it. Through a conversation.
Yeah, and it's almost 2 a.m. your time, so I'm sure you'll be going to sleep soon. Your man has to get up in a couple hours, so.
I know I do. Yeah. Take a little cat nap.
Well, are you gonna wake up? Are you gonna wake up with him in the morning to see him off?
No, we both have. I have to be up for work. We both have to be up at the same time.
I didn't know you work on Sunday. That's the Lord's Day.
Lord, no. I'm working tomorrow. So anyway, if I was thinking, maybe I'm taking my hair down.
What?
I'm taking my hair down.
Okay.
Hold on. my hair down as a ponytail.
All right.
Anyway, so like I was saying, if all this goes well, then all this goes well. Otherwise, bada bing, bada boom.
Well, but
no,
bada bing, bada boom. We're back. Wait, so do you have a new court date for the other thing or no?
No, I don't have that yet because he's going through my case. I'm supposed to appear in court. My court date is on Christmas Eve. And it's like, how dare he?
Wait, you're supposed to appear physically in court or on Zoom court?
No, there's no Zoom court for criminal.
That's crazy. So you're supposed to physically appear in court on Christmas. So you're gonna have to fly down there for Christmas Eve and then get back in time for Christmas. I also, speaking of Full House, that was a Full House episode where they got stuck in the airport and they had to do Christmas in the airport. Do you remember that? And then the presents came through on the luggage belt or something. It was a very special episode for the entire family.
Very special episode.
That was a Miller Boyette production. Anyway. Okay.
So yeah, that's the thingamajigger, the rigmarole going on.
Yeah. All right. Well, yeah, it sounds like you've got it all figured out.
Yep.
If you need me, yeah, they were also stuck in a storage unit, but that was with Michelle. I think it was on her birthday, and they ended up having to do
I don't really care.
The birthday inside of the storage, the garage, or wherever they were stuck on a very special episode for the entire family.
Yeah.
All right. So I guess if you need anything from me for the Christmas Eve court, let me know.
It's all right. Everything's already done because like you should have had the emails, but I feel like
no. I mean, like, well, I mean, if you need me to go down there or something, like, you got to let me know so I can get a ticket before the prices get too high, because it is Christmas Eve. That's not a great time to be flying. Fly
down there anyway and hold up signs and be like, "This is for Jessi."
Well, I'm not going to fly there if you're not. I'm not going to fly there if you're not going to be there.
J4F. Please spread the word.
Wait, Justice for Jessi would be J for J, wouldn't it?
I mean, J for J.
What is J for? What is J for S? Who was S?
I don't know, but I was dancing.
What?
I was dancing. J for J.
Hey, what? Real quick before we get off here, what was that video you put on YouTube that you sent me at 3:30 in the morning where you're shaking your ass?
Oh yeah, yeah. What about it? I was like, oh, ring my bell, subscribe, be my sub and ring my bell.
Yeah,
right? Like be my sub and then ring the notification button, the bell.
That was insane. They allowed you to put that up? Did they pull it down or did you take it down?
You very well know because you work at fucking Google.
I do.
That they took it down.
I'm unemployed and I work at Google.
All right, bye.
What?
Thank you for having a conversation. Have a good night.
That was very sweet of you. Thank you.